In 2014, I attempted to take my life only to have Archangel Michael open up a portal. My dad's higher self start yelling at me to stop doing what I was about to do. And ever since then, I've been on a quest for knowledge, and I label myself as a truth seeker. And sometimes the truth is not always rainbows and butterflies. And something I see being spoken about quite often in the spiritual community that I consider to be misinformation is when a spiritual influencer will tell you that you chose to come here. Have you ever heard someone say you chose to come here? You get a funny feeling in your stomach? Well, if you resonate to that, then this video might apply to you. Now, anytime I hear someone say that, I feel like commenting on their video, where are you getting this information from? Because if you hear something over and over in the spiritual community, repetition, you'll just start to believe it as truth, right? And one thing that a lot of spiritual people have accepted as truth is that you chose to incarnate here. After my October 20th, 2020 visitation, where the soul of Jesus or Yeshua came to me when I was having a shower at my old man's house, it's hard to explain the amount of unconditional love that comes over your body. And what happens when you're visited by the soul of Yeshua is all this fog and confusion is lifted away. And I started having past life memories coming back to me. I started having memories being a soul before I incarnated here. And one of the things that I remember is talking to my spirit guides and telling them that this life that they had mapped out for me was a bad idea and that it was too difficult. And they assured me that all I had to do was open up my heart and be love and I'd be okay. And then in 2014, I attempted to take my life because this life path that I was put on was pretty much bullshit, right? And so if I was pretty much deceived into coming here, I can't help but to think of how many other people were also deceived before they incarnated here. You know, one thing I can pretty much attest that is true for every soul before they incarnated here is that they had no idea of just how shitty the energy is down here. You know, the vibration of planet Earth is so low that it's actually affecting neighboring realities, which is why Archangel Michael called many ascended masters to come down here and bring balance to this dumpster of a reality that we live in. You know, this is just something that I've come to learn, and I often see people in the spiritual community preaching about how you chose to incarnate here. So if that never really resonated with you, I just wanted to let you know that it's probably because you may have been telling your guides and angels that your life path was a bad idea, but they didn't listen. You know, I was made aware that when our higher selves put us through a more challenging life path, and if we can pull it off, then there's greater rewards. So I was made aware of just how willing my angelic team was to sacrifice or gamble with my soul going to a place I wouldn't be happy with. So just know that you may have to some degree chose to come here, but it may have been under the belief that this place wasn't going to be as difficult as it was. So I just had to share that. You know, as a truth seeker, I realized that's not all rainbows and butterflies, but truth is the truth, and I didn't make it up. So just want to share that with you guys. That's all I got. Thanks for watching.